The Five Nights at Freddy's mystery collab has just been confirmed to be Dead by Daylight. I am so happy about this collab. We have been waiting for this for what feels like forever. I am a little bummed that the collab wasn't with Fortnite. However, as someone who loves DBD, I am still very excited. Now we have to wait a year before the collab is actually in the game, which means we have a ton of time to talk about what this collab could possibly look like. Starting with survivors, I think the most obvious choice would be Mike. Obviously, we don't see a ton of what Mike looks like in the games, so I wonder if they would opt for a design closer to what Josh Hutcherson looks like in the movie. Another very possible survivor is of course Vanessa. I think there is opportunity there with her also being Vanny to have some really cool abilities. By abilities, I of course mean perks. Perhaps she could have some sort of illusion or like camouflage type of ability from the killer. I'm not sure exactly what that would look like, but I have a feeling it would be really cool to see. Aside from those official characters, I also think that it's somewhat likely we just get a basic night guard survivor. But yeah, I feel like that's way less likely. Who else do you guys see as a possible candidate for a survivor in Dead by Daylight? As for possible killers, there is a handful of very obvious choices. What I kind of hope that they do is they make the killer able to have different cosmetics in order to transform yourself into whatever killer you want to be. Think kind of like with Chucky, you can choose to either be Chucky or Tiffany. With this killer, maybe you could choose to be Springtrap, or you could choose to be Bonnie, or you could choose to be Circus Baby, depending on what cosmetic you're wearing. That is something I would absolutely love to see. That is my perfect scenario. But if it's not that, I feel like it is most likely going to be either Freddy, Springtrap, obviously, or maybe the movie's version of Springtrap, like that yellow rabbit. We don't know yet if the game is going to be mostly focused on the game or on the movie. Regardless, whoever we get as a killer, I hope that their special ability or their Mori is either going to be spring locking the survivor or jump scaring the survivor. Those are two things we absolutely need in this Dead by Daylight collab. With this collab, we will also probably get a new map, and with Five Nights at Freddy's, there are a ton of options for possible maps. The most likely choice obviously being a pizzeria. Will they go for the classic FNAF 1 pizzeria? Will they go for the movie pizzeria? Or will they go with something more recent and do the Mega Pizzaplex from Security Breach? What map do you guys want to see in this collab? Let me know in the comments below. Oh my god, imagine if you could actually close the door on the killer, like while looping, like hit and close the door and they can't break it, basically like a pallet, like it stuns them, the door comes down, it stuns them, and then you can just like run away from them and they can't break it because it's a door. That would be so cool. People who have been following me for a while know that I actually used to do a ton of Dead by Daylight streams back when I was doing more variety horror content. And now I am so happy to be bringing Dead by Daylight back into my content. So if you're a fan of Dead by Daylight, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Personally, as a fan of Dead by Daylight and Five Nights at Freddy's, I did not expect this collaboration at all. Yes, I have wanted this collab for a very long time, but realistically, I did not think this was going to happen. Dead by Daylight is rated M for mature and features a lot of gore. Meanwhile, Five Nights at Freddy's covers a huge age range of audiences. And while it's a horror game, there's not a ton that is very horrific about it, in terms of what we see, obviously. So yeah, I didn't expect these worlds to merge realistically. Regardless, I am very happy about this collab, and please be sure to let me know your thoughts on this collab in the comments below. I want to do more Dead by Daylight stuff on this channel, so if you're interested in Dead by Daylight live streams, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as like this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. You can go now.